Sorry, what's the word that you said? There's only what? Oh, native, right? Um, yes. Oh, yes, that's right. WebRTC. But then so you said the Opera, but the Safari on iOS, does that support the WebRTC? Because I don't know how that standard is. It's say here SIP-ML5. SIP-ML5, for example, is they talk about uh which browsers. Here it says it works on Chrome, Firefox, IE, Safari, and Opera, but on Android, I think that it says what was it again? Like whether it works on. But I think the problem, the thing with the problem with losing the calls and missing the calls in iOS, I think was that, yeah. But then can you, if you background it though, say if you switch to something else or the screen turn off and you put it in your pocket, then how to keep it alive to receive calls though? Because I think the biggest problem has always been that um, when the program goes to background, then you stop getting calls because the phone doesn't know that anybody's trying to call it. So it's like ignoring the packets when it's gone, when it's in the background, when it's sleeping. Um, so I think the problem would still exist with the browser ones. I think because you need something like you know what it's like you need something that will keep it polling actually, right? So it's like polling enough that it will see that there's something trying to get through. Because if you leave it up to say, hmm, well, yeah, that's why now you're up to the point where it says like now you already know that this already exists and like the programs where it says like keep alive or like to keep the phone on or keep the um, some of them do it by keeping the screen on like so yes there is that but even that the problem is with the I think the SIP stack in iOS that it 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 only wakes up when there's what do you call it? Like it only wakes that thread up. In other words, now we have a different problem. Like yes, we can keep the CPU alive and we can keep the program running, but the thread that the SIP stack runs the thread that won't that only that ignores everything except for what comes from the same let me see same session or something like this. And so it's like a problem. There's more than one problem here. Let me get to the. I ever noted it, so let me find what it actually said. um, but I found that yesterday. Well, this is what I've been doing too. This is what I've been doing too. But then it's like then you lose the advanced call features. You can't really add call features to it, and then we're trying to move away from that dependence. Anyway, I mean like because a pure IP solution is, which is funny because when now we have IMS and LTE that. Well, yes, of course, that's what I'm saying.